Hey guys, and welcome to a new Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Today we're going to concentrate on pronunciation. We're going to concentrate on the pronunciation of the most difficult Arabic letters out there. I'm going to dedicate each lesson to one difficult letter. I'm going to give you a lot of examples of words that contain this letter, either at the beginning or at the end or even in the middle of the word. So I'm very excited today to start off with one of the most, or even the most difficult letter to pronounce in Arabic by my students, Ain, the letter Ain. Before we start, I would like to invite you to follow me on Instagram for daily content in Arabic at MAHA'S, and also to like my Facebook page where I post a lot of things, including recipes, at Learn Arabic with Maha, one word only. Without further ado, let's get started. So the letter Ain, it's not a vowel, yeah? Let's start off by saying it's not a vowel. It's not ein. It's not like the German ein, zwei, no. It's ein, ein. So in order to say this ein, you need to start, imagine start with an a sound, an a, yeah? Try it with me. A long a. And at some point, choke yourself. So it's like you're tightening, without, of course, not every time I want to say ayn, I have to say ayn. So you slowly with this method, you start understanding how, or the place of articulation of this sound or this letter, and how do you make it? You try to strengthen or to tighten the flow of air that's going out. So the interesting part of the letter Ain is not the A at the beginning, but it's the A. That's the interesting part. And we need to start learning from the beginning to pronounce that A as A without A. Okay? The letter is Ain. Ain, not even Ain. It's Ain. That's what I want to convey to you. It's not a vowel. It's the letter A. All right? With this introduction, I think it's enough for you to repeat after me. This video is weird. I want to look at myself saying later on while I edit the video. So anyways, you have to try to pronounce it well. And you know what? This is a clear symbol. If somebody really learned the language well, it's the pronunciation of the Ain and the Ha, the letter Ha later on. But that's easier. The Ha is easier than the Ain. So when you pronounce any sentence, any words in Arabic, and then you have a correct Ain, wow, this is like, for us, it's a rush of emotions and proud, pride and appreciation for this person learning Arabic and really pronouncing the Ain, even the Ain correctly. So it's a very good signal that you are learning the language well, and the pronunciation is very important. It's fundamental, in order to speak well Arabic. So the word Arabic, you can hear me, it begins, it's not Arabic, it's Arabic. Let's now take some examples. Now that I explained to you where and how you make the letter Ain, Ain, By the way, the name of the letter Ain, it means an eye. So Ain, this is a Ain, هذه عين. This is my eye. هذه عيني. Of course, we Arabs, we pronounce the Ain, but the real Ain, guttural Ain, is pronounced mainly in Iraq, which, by the way, starts with the letter Ain, not Iraq, not Iraq, not Iraq. No, it's Iraq. And this is what we're going to do next. We are going to take the letter Ain. Imagine that we learned how to pronounce it, the letter, just the name of the letter Ain, and we're going to take it and move it with different vowels. U, I. How do we do this? By learning new words that contain the letter Ain, either at the beginning, the middle, and at the end. Let's try with excuse me. Afwan, not afwan. Afwan, afwan. أين الحمام? Where is the bathroom? عفوا أين الحديقة العامة? Where is the public park? Public garden. الحديقة العامة. حديقة You see that? You hear the عامة in the عين in عامة? So عفوا, excuse me, عفوا. So now we have Arabi, we have عفوا. The name Ali. Have you heard of the name Ali? Ali? It's not Ali, it's Ali. So again, the ayn moved with a short a. It sounds like Ali, Ali, Ali. Let's take the letter ayn and move it with a short e sound. So عندي. Let's try. عندي. عي. عندي. Again, remember the practice of making a sound and then choking? This we move it e. عي. عي. عي or عي. Doesn't matter. عي. Like the word عندي. عندي. Not عندي. Not عندي. عي. Right away. Like we did with Arabi, and عي with عندي. عندي means I have. عندي سيارة. I have a car. عندي بيت. I have a house. عندي درس. I have a lesson. And etc. عندي. Another word with the ayn moved with the short e is عشرين. عشرين. عشرين, it means 20. It comes from the word عشرة. عشرة is 10. عشرين, that's 20. عشرين. Another word with the ayn moved with the e sound, it's عقاب. عقاب. Try. عقاب. عقاب means a punishment. عقاب. I always tell my daughter, أنت في عقاب. You are punished, you know. You'll be put in a عقاب, in a punishment. She hates it. She hates the letter عين and the عقاب, of course. So ع and عي. عقاب. Now let's take the letter عين and move it with the short U sound, which is the last of our short vowels. One word that comes to my mind is عصفور. Difficult. عصفور. Remember, we're not doing anything rather than pronouncing our letter a with a short a, with a short e, I, with a short u, u. And the first word with the u is the عصفور. عصفور means a bird. Yeah? عصفور. عصفور doesn't mean a bird, actually. It means how is the name? Sparrow. Yeah, sparrow. It's like this little bird, very popular. So we call every bird عصفور. We have another word for any bird, which is طائر. Doesn't have anything to do with the عين. عصفور. عصفور. Last word with the letter عين with an U sound, it's عرس. عرس. Imagine. عرس. Difficult, no vowels. عرس or عرس. As you wish. عرس or عرس, it means wedding. Yeah, a wedding. عرس. عرسي, my wedding. عرس, wedding. So here are some words pronouncing the letter عين at the beginning. Let's try to learn some words with the عين in the middle. There's an adjective زعلان. زعلان. زعلان means upset. Upset with somebody or sad. أنا زعلانة. أنا زعلان. زعلان. Not زعلان. But it sounds, يعني if you have difficulty pronouncing the عين, you end up escaping or getting with it easier when the عين is in mid-word. زعلان, nobody will notice. Something interesting for everybody, it's the adjective or the action جوعان. جوعان. جوعان means hungry. أنا جوعان. Do you hear the ع after the u? جوع. جوعان. أنا جوعان. Yeah? The word سعر. سعر. Difficult, little bit. سعر. Difficult because there is no vowel between the عين and the R. سعر, you can move it by the way into E. سعر. Yeah? سعر. What's the meaning of this word سعر? سعر means price. So, ما سعر كيلو البطيخ? What is the price of 1 kilo of watermelon? ما سعر البطيخ? Yeah? ما سعر كيلو البطيخ? سعر or كم, you can say. كم, which means how much. So سعر is a word that contains the letter عين in the middle and it means price. سعر. Okay, عين at the ending. عين at the ending, by the way, it's rarely found. You know, we don't have a lot of words that end with عين. Let's try to find 3 or 4 important ones and that show the pronunciation. The pronunciation at the ending is not that simple to recognize as a ayn. Let's see. Shama. The word, if I want to ask about shama, I just simply say shama. Do you hear the ayn very well as it was in Arabi, Asfur, Iraq? Not so much. So the ayn at the ending is not so accentuated. Yeah, it's not so emphasized, but you still have this and not an ah. I'm not saying shama, I'm saying shama. Shama means candle, candles in general. One candle, it becomes easier because we add a vowel at the ending. Sham'a, sham'a, one candle. Sham'a, candles in general. Shama, shama, yeah? Sham'a, shama, sham'a, and shama. So that's one word with ayn at the ending. Let's see another word. Waja, waja, waja. عندي وجع. I have وجع. What's وجع? وجع is pain. Yeah? Pain. وجع. وجع. Again, you hear the ayn at the ending, but not so much as if it was at the beginning. وجع. وجع. Not وجع. Not وجي. وجع. Choke yourself a little bit at the ending and you'll be okay. وجع. Huh? There's a little bit وجع in pronouncing وجع. So here are ways to pronounce. We learned how to pronounce the letter ayn. We learned the place of articulation, the back of the throat. We learned how we create it by a little bit choking or strengthening the flow of air coming outside of our mouth after a long vowel. We learned that it's not a vowel. We learned to move it with the different vowels. And we learned some words with the ayn at the beginning, with the ayn in the middle, and with the ayn at the ending. You have nothing left to fear from the letter ayn. Apart from its writing, the writing is very easy, as you have seen. I've taught you even how to write each and every one of the 28 Arabic alphabet letters. If you still don't know how to write them, that's the easiest part, by the way. I always say this secret to my students. They don't believe me. They think that Arabic alphabet or writing is the most difficult thing. No, it's the easiest thing, really the most simple thing. And you have a video below on how to learn all the 28 Arabic letters in less than 5 lessons. Yeah, 5 or 6 lessons. All right. I hope you liked this lesson. I'll see you with the lesson about the ha. We will learn how to pronounce the ha, and we will learn some different words pronouncing the letter ha at the beginning, middle, and end. If you like this lesson, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, to like this video, to comment below if you liked it, and to comment if you have any requests and any doubts. I want to remind you also that I've been holding online language courses since last February, by the way, and they are continuing. I have packages of full courses starting from 0. I have also advanced. I have both MSA Standard Arabic and Shami dialect spoken Palestinian dialect courses for you. Anything you need to know about my online Arabic courses that are happening now, I'll give you also a link below which leads to the website, and you have all the information on how to apply to one of these courses. Yeah, that's it from me for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the following Arabic lesson with me, Maha. Kiss you and ma'as salama. Bye.